a very good afternoon to you, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. As you all know, my name is Amanda, and today we're doing something a little bit different. We are going old school and doing a favourites video. It's been a while since I have last done a standalone favourites video. I used to do them all the time on my channel, but for some reason just stopped doing them. But today I wanted to just sit down and share with you some of the favourite things that I have been loving over the past month or so. There's lots of really fun things. Majority of them are books, but there are a couple of other things that have really just brought me just little sparks of joy in the busy life that I have been leading recently. So the first of my favourites that I am sharing is actually like a 2-for-1 type thing, and they are two sweet little items that I have recently bought to celebrate a very momentous change in life at the moment and also in my career. So they are two little items in these little boxes. It is by a company called Erstwilder. They are a Melbourne based company. Erstwilder do a lot of like jewelry and brooches and necklaces and earrings, lots of really cool quirky designs, and they just recently brought out an arts and crafts range, and there were some amazing designs in there. But I bought just two little brooches. Actually, they're not that little, but two amazing brooches that I couldn't say no to. So this is the first one. It is a darling little sewing machine. So this one's the old school version, and it's just so beautiful. I just absolutely loved it. This particular brooch is called By a Thread. In the lid it has a little description. This one is by a thread. This timeless instrument performs its duties so memorably, so methodically, so melodically that you might even say it sings. So really sweet. And then the other one that I got is another sewing machine, and it's this one. This one is the more modern version and this one is called In Stitches. So the description for this one is: sewing fabric and other materials together with thread is no laughing matter, but then we guess that's not what is meant by in stitches in this context. I have actually worn this one. I got lots of comments about it. So these are just two sweet little purchases I bought for myself to celebrate my new job. I mentioned in my last vlog that I recently got a new job. I didn't tell you what the job was, but I'm going to give you another clue, another hint, and say that it does have something to do with sewing machines. So in celebration of getting that job, I bought myself two sweet little sewing machine brooches. And now of course all of my favorites that I mention will be linked below in the description. So if you want to check out this range by Erstwilder, then the website is down below. I'm not sure what is still available, and I will say that they're not cheap. They're like an investment sort of purchase, so just be aware. Right, moving on to the next favorites. These are just a couple of book series that I have been really loving lately. First series is this one, Powerless and Reckless by Lauren Roberts. These ones are classed as romance fantasy genre books, and I've just really loved the storyline. I really liked how they were written in dual point of view, really rich storytelling. The story moved really quickly, short chapters, really good world building, just really good, and lots of fun to just sit and read. Then the other one has been this series, so The Serpent and the Wings of Night and The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. These are written by Carissa Broadbent, and again these ones are romance fantasies and have just included just such rich world building type storyline. This one is just one point of view, but the second book is dual point of view, and I'm really loving that. I've almost finished this one. Just like the Powerless book series, these ones have really short chapters. It's super fast paced, lots of stuff happens, and it's just a really fun read. It delves into a whole other world that I would never thought that I'd be into, but yeah, but just really fun just to sit down and just sort of get lost in these stories. So highly recommend this series too. Now moving on to a beauty favorite. I've recently bought a few lip balms from one of my favorite Australian like cosmetic beauty companies. This one is called Butt Naked. They have a really great toner that I love using. I'll link it below. But I also bought a few of their really cool lip balms as well, and I've just been loving them. They're a company that do a lot of organic, natural sort of products, hence why the company is called Butt Naked. So I have 3 gorgeous little lip balms here that I have been loving using. The first one is called Fruitini, and it's in this gorgeous pink container. The other one is the mint, and it just smells divine, so fresh. And then the other one is Mocha, so this one's like a chocolate coffee type one. This one's not so much my favorite because I'm not a big coffee person, but it's still quite nice to use. I just love how creamy and easy they are to use. They last forever, and they're just a really great all coverage lip balm, and they're all natural as well. Who can beat that? So they've just been a really great favorite. And I also love the cute little calico bag it came in, and I love the sweet little floral design on the front too. And then the last little favorite that I have to share with you is just a simple little sewing gadget that I have recently started using, and they are so good. I really enjoy using them, and they are just some really simple thread snips by SOHMO. These are the 4.5 inch thread snips that look like this. They come in this really cute little foam box. I have shared this company with you before. I did a whole like haul a couple of years ago, I think, so I'll link that below as well if you want to see all the lovely things that I was sent. But I've been using these really cool little thread snips. Put your finger in there and you just go snip snip like that. I've just found that they've been really easy to use, doing lots of little simple work that I've been doing in front of the TV. Recently I made some little bracelets. I made this one that says Auntie on it, and I just found that the really sharp points of these scissors were able to cut the ends of the little elastic really well. They are so sharp and the point is so good that it cuts threads so simply, and they're quick and easy to use. And yeah, it's just a fun new little sewing gadget that I've just had the time to play around with and just absolutely love. So they fit nicely in their little box. I'll leave it on so they're nice and safe. So a big new favorite that has become a staple in my little sewing kit. And that's it, my friends. That is all of my lovely little favorites that I have to share with you. Let me know a few of the things that you have been loving in the comments below. I always love to know what little things are bringing joy to people's lives. And it's also a great place to share new things that people might not know about, and they can become their favorite things. It's a win-win, I think. So thank you all so much for joining me again today, and I hope to see you all again sometime very soon. Bye bye. Well, a very good afternoon to you, my friends, and welcome. Oh my gosh. Very cool. But then we guess that no. And the first one is the powerless type. Okay. Just like the powerless books. Just like the powerless book story. No. Just like the powerless book series. Just like the powerless book stories. It's really hard to say. Oh, okay. All right. In you go. And the last little favorite thing that I have to share with you is actually a sewing utensil. A sewing snip snip. It's a big favorite. Let me know if you yeah, okay, I'll do that again.